Hey there folks, I'm John Adams with ReflectedPixel.com, and we're going to take a look at getting travel work done today. Now, when I travel a lot lately, I try not to bring my laptop. It's just one more thing that I'd rather not bring. Now, I do always bring my iPad with me, just because I like to, if I'm sitting in airports, I like to have it with me. And I can do most of the things I need to do on that, and then I wait to work on my images until I get home in Lightroom on my computer. So with that, there's a few challenges that I found a couple of solutions for, and I want to show you one today. And that is getting full-size files downloaded, full resolution files downloaded from my a6300 or my a7R or whichever Sony a Alpha. All these cameras can transfer images straight from your camera to your smartphone or tablet. But in their default settings, you get a 1000 by 1600 pixel, roughly, small file. So let's look at how to get that full res file to go right down in, and you can work on it. The iPad is certainly plenty fast. A lot of the Android tablets are just as fast and can benefit from this. And then you're still working on those full res JPEGs. And I don't care if the image started out as a JPEG. If it's full res, you can still print from it later on. So let's look at how we do this. And that is just the trick. You've got to be shooting JPEGs. In your camera, you either have to be shooting RAW plus JPEG or just JPEGs. Now, I'm a big believer in the RAW file, so RAW plus JPEG is the way to go. So go ahead and set that camera. It's under the camera menu, quality, RAW and JPEG. That's what it says. And then, right over here on your tablet, you open up the Play Memories app. Go to Settings. It's in the top right-hand corner. And under Copy Image Size, you want to make sure that that's checked to Original. There's 2 megapixel and a VGA setting here. And you want to use Original if you want the full res files. If you want that smaller file, then go ahead and choose 2M. And you don't have to shoot RAW plus JPEG in that case. You can just use RAW and it'll still send that small JPEG to your tablet. But I want the full res file, so I'm going to choose original file. And as long as I shoot RAW plus JPEG, when I go to download that with the Play Memories app, I'll get that full res file. So let's go ahead and download a couple images here and take a look and see if we get that full res file. All right, so if there's a bunch of Wi-Fi networks around, you've got to go make sure you're connected to your camera one. And then just jump into your Play Memories Mobile. Now I've chosen the option to select on smartphone or device. So we're going to go ahead and click a few of these images. Now you can click on the center and you'll see a bigger version. You can just go through and check the box, and you can check them all right there, which is check everything, and that'll just download every single file from your phone. Now I'm probably not going to do that this time, so let's just go ahead and pick a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to click copy, and you'll see these bigger files do take a little bit longer to download. So when I'm traveling, I don't download everything. I just flip through just like this and pick the ones I like. All right, let's jump into Pixelmator, and then we can test and see what size our pictures are. So we're just going to jump into Photos, and we're going to pick one of those pictures that you saw on the screen that we just downloaded from the camera. So here we go. And you can see it's a bigger file, right? It takes just a minute longer to work on these. But if we go to Image Setup, you can see right there at the bottom of the screen, 6,000 by 4,000 pixels. Now, isn't that beautiful? It gives me chills. Full res files. I love big files. And from there, you can proceed to do whatever it is you like to do to these things in Pixelmator. You want to get your lens flare on or do some retouching. Let's go ahead and do a little retouch on this. Right? And it's working. There we go. See it work. Pretty snazzy. Cool stuff, right? Right on your iPad. Now, this is a full res file. If we want to print this, we can print this. It's big enough. And then, of course, we can always res down to share on social media. So with that, you've got a little less weight you got to carry with you everywhere you go. All right, folks. So now, when you're traveling and you want to work on those files and keep your resolution intact, maybe work on Procreate or Pixelmator or Photoshop Fix or even Lightroom Mobile, you can keep those full res files and actually use them rather than feel like you're just wasting your energy. A lot of these apps on the iPads are pretty cool now, and by setting up your camera just right and your Play Memories app, you can keep those files and actually use them, which is fantastic. So hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.